edition of the Desert Vision, I'm Sergeant Jessica Forrester.
And I'm Specialist Angie Lorden.
Soldiers with the 40th Combat Aviation Brigade executed deck landing qualification training. Chief Warrant Officer 2 Megan Yanisek tells us about the experience.
I'm Chief Yanisek from Task Force Longknife. We did deck landing qualifications, first time I've done it, and we did some recertifications for people who are prior qualified. We just flew out to the Allen Shepard and got qualified to land on the boats. We're medevac, and we could go out and we could pick up a patient and transfer them back to cash here. Be a lot quicker, obviously, than getting them off the ship by boat. Also, some of the CAC units could go and transport any staff members that need to go out to meet with anybody on any of the ships, and some resupply stuff. But we just want to keep up all of our currency. We go out every month, and we usually send like 3 or 4 people out to go ahead and do recertifications and qualifications. This training is a good opportunity to work joint forces and to just show some of our combat power throughout the Army and the Navy, being able to work together.
The 401st Army Field Support Brigade held a change of command and change of responsibility ceremony July 13th at Camp Arif Jan, Kuwait. Army Staff Sergeant Lloyd Harger tells us more.
The 401st Army Field Support Brigade held a change of command and change of responsibility ceremony July 13th at Camp Arif Jan, Kuwait. Major General Kevin G. O'Connell, Commanding General of the U.S. Army Sustainment Command, presided over the event.
The command team of Colonel Day and Command Sergeant Major Seward just got really a double brigade's worth of work and challenges put ahead of them, and have done a phenomenal job. We want to welcome the new command team. Colonel Aaron Stanek is incoming commander. Command Sergeant Major Perry Williamson as the new Sergeant Major.
I look forward to working with and learning from the command teams here and beyond the horizon to understand their missions and be the single face to the field that can leverage the full strategic support capabilities of Army Material Command for the Army, the Joint Force, the United States, and our allies. Thank you. First to make a difference.
Reporting from Camp Arif Jan, Kuwait, I'm Army Staff Sergeant Lloyd Harger. The Deputy Commanding General of Operations, Major General William B. Hickman, cordially invites you to attend a town hall meeting Friday, July 29th at 9 a.m. at the Zone 1 Chapel.
Patton Zone, sir.
Iron Soldiers.
Patton Zone, sir.
Sky Soldiers.
Patton Zone, ma'am.
Third always first.
3rd Army has a long and storied history. Have pride in your unit and use the unit motto when you salute.
Welcome back to the Desert Vision. Pinning on Sergeant Stripes is an important milestone in any soldier's career. Sergeant Jessica Forrester was there as the 10th Combat Support Hospital recognized their newest NCOs.
The 10th Combat Support Hospital hosted a non-commissioned officer induction ceremony to celebrate their soldiers' step into leadership. Sergeant Joshua Underwood, the NCOIC of the event, said leadership excellence is what the 10th Cash works for.
Our leadership has a very strong leadership development kind of model. So they take a lot of time to host leadership development, both officer and NCO, even junior enlisted leader development.
NCOs are a vital part of every unit.
So the NCO is the backbone. NCOs are in charge of training soldiers, making sure that their jobs are getting done, and taking care of soldiers. You know, they use their experience and their knowledge, and they better the Army as a whole.
Who will sponsor Sergeant Calicut to the NCO Corps?
Sergeant Underwood says these events are important for putting the role of an NCO into perspective for those inducted.
It really allows them to think about like the value of what it is to be a leader and say that this is something bigger than myself.
Very well. Cross the line of authority.
Reporting from Camp Arif Jan, Kuwait, I'm Army Sergeant Jessica Forrester. Veterinarians from the 72nd Medical Detachment traveled to the Kuwaiti Ministry of Defense Military Equestrian Ranch for a chance to share knowledge with their Kuwaiti counterparts. Sergeant First Class Rawel Tirado and our very own specialist Angie Lorden were there.
This is an awesome opportunity for us and for them, for us to collaborate together and share knowledge. They have training that is from overseas and not in the United States, which is so much different than our training in the United States. So it's an opportunity for us to learn from them and for them to learn from us. So it really is a sharing of knowledge. Today we participated in one more session of our mill-to-mill relationship with the Kuwait Ministry of Defense Equestrian Center. They have 3 Kuwait Army Veterinarians here that we work with on an every other week basis doing equine medicine work, such as colic cases, lameness cases, and pregnancy cases.
It's our pleasure because we are learning many things from our friend veterinary doctor from United States of America. They are very professional, and we are exchanging our professional view. As you see, a lot of instruments are available here. Few instruments, they are imparting us training, some sort of training, how to use the instrument. We can talk about the ultrasound machine. I don't have any previously much exposure on this machine. This machine, now we come to know how to use it. It's a great help to us and also to the Kuwait military armed forces. It's a great help.
Our efforts here are, one, being involved in veterinary care and learning from the veterinarians here, and in some cases showing them what we know. It's definitely a collaborative effort. But 2, just maintaining the relationship in general is always a strong thing. We're here in Kuwait. We're the United States Army here in Kuwait. This is it's an integral effort. It's a very important part of maintaining good relationships with our host nation.
The U.S. Army has recently authorized soldiers to roll their sleeves while wearing the Army combat uniform in all patterns. However, while serving in the U.S. Army Central Area of Operations, sleeves will remain down and not cuffed.
As per Army Directive and Area Support Group Kuwait Clothing Standards Policy, headphones and earbuds will not be worn outdoors while in IPFUs, APFUs. Soldiers may only wear headphones or earbuds in uniform while in fitness centers. In civilian clothes, soldiers may wear headphones or earbuds outdoors if running on a closed track or at an MWR event where roads are closed. This only applies to civilian clothes and not in uniform. ASG Kuwait leadership confirmed that this is the intent of the policy because you cannot authorize something that the Army specifically prohibits. Additionally, for safety, no one should ever be walking around Camp Arif John with headphones or earbuds on. All ASG Kuwait policies can be found at http://asg-ku/default.aspx.
I'm Lieutenant General Mike Garrett, Commanding General, United States Army Central.
And I'm Sergeant Matthew Pasquale, and I plan to exercise my right to vote in this year's elections.
Leaders, ensure your soldiers, civilians, and family members have every opportunity to properly register and cast their ballot in accordance with their home state regulations.
For more information on how to register to vote in your state, visit www.fvap.gov.
Send your vote home.
That should do it for this edition of the Desert Vision. I'm Sergeant Jessica Forrester.
And I'm Specialist Angie Lorden.
Thanks for watching.